Fala galera do canal, tudo tranquilo? Então estamos aqui para continuar o Alan Wake 1. O vídeo passado, galera, eu tive que, por direitos autorais, ele saiu do ar, eu tive que repostá-lo. Então quem puder, vai lá no vídeo, lá, deixa o likezão, deixa o comentário. E também nesse vídeo aqui, deixa o like e o comentário aí, beleza? Para ajudar nós, dar aquela força. Vamos continuar aqui o Alan Wake 1. Vamos para a parte 2 aqui. No final ali ele dá uma música e aquelas músicas têm direitos autorais, né? Esse jogo aqui que é um jogo que dá uma focadinha ali nas músicas, nas transições de episódios. O 2 também tem algumas músicas lá que eu vou ter que ver como fazer para não pegar os direitos autorais. Mas isso aí a gente vê mais pra frente. Eu acho que eu vou ter que gravar em duas faixas ali pra ir só ficar na hora da edição a minha fala e não o barulho do jogo ou da música, beleza? Então, vamos continuar aqui. Bora lá. Oi!
Previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at. But the cabin had disappeared.
Ali no final, então, do episódio 1, a cabana não existe, né? 3 anos antes, Nova York.
Honey, I'm home.
Back
Cheguei.
here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Nossa, que temporal, hein? Ô, louco. Aqui na cidade aqui tá chovendo bastante também. Mas tá bem calor. Por isso que hoje nós estamos gravando aqui sem camisa. Né? Calorão da porra. Pegou um manuscrito aqui.
It's true what
Dois
they say
aqui.
about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me. This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now. My wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Nada com nada.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Pegar outro cafezinho aqui, né? Falando nisso, eu tô precisando de um café. Agora já são 1h pouca da manhã. Eu resolvi gravar o vídeo aí pra vocês, pra dar sequência no canal, né?
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan! Alan! Please check the fuse box!
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
I'm right here, baby.
I'm fine. Just get the lights back on, now,
Honey,
please.
it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
E lovezinho.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head. I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
O doutor gosta de pescar, então. Pescadorzinho. Não tem nada?
I believe you'll find the sheriff in her office. Just go down the corridor.
Beleza, vamos lá. Ler. Desaparecido, 20/6/2017. 2007.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Será que não tem nada pro outro lado lá? Cafezinho.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Eu tô ligado.
That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the parade float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
Olha, sempre tem algo a mais. Alice vê uma sombra.
Alice looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot.
Alice olhou pelo visor para preparar o disparo.
Something caught her eye.
Cauldron Lake era de tirar o fôlego. Algo chamou sua atenção. Uma figura nas sombras atrás do chalé. Uma mulher magra vestida de negro. Ela baixou a câmera e olhou novamente. Não havia nada, apenas alguns arbustos que tinham um aspecto vagamente humano. Ela sacudiu sua cabeça e começou a rir.
The sheriff wants to see you in her office, Mr. Wake.
Alice was missing. I needed help to find her. I wasn't ready to leave.
Your phone, Mr. Wake?
Vou pegar.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need some fresh air. Can I go out? In the back, maybe?
Of course, Mr. Wake. I understand. You can get there through the cells. Deputy Grant can show you the way.
I'm sorry. All of this, it's just a lot to take in.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. I could go out back.
Ué, que isso? O que aconteceu?
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he quit drinking for good.
Oh, no such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly. He started shouting like that the moment he woke up.
Do nada ficou preta a tela, velho.
You can get to the back lot through that door and down the corridor, Mr. Wake.
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here! Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't.
Mais outro, a presença escura na cafeteria.
In spite of its human mask,
Apesar de sua máscara humana, descrever a presença escura como inteligente implicaria conferir qualidades humanas a qualquer humanas a algo que decididamente não era. Essa voz falando no meu ouvido que ela não consegue se concentrar para ler. Não obstante, encontrou um lugar bem escuro na cafeteria. Um pouco de luz espalhada no corredor estremeceu-a, mas aguentou a dor, terrível como se fosse. O romancista logo corrigia isso. Logo viria ao único lugar que ainda tinha poder.
Drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the Sheriff's Department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deer Fest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting that the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Deve ter. Essas músicas aí que pode dar direitos autorais, né?
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business. Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here.
Oh, o cara veio atrás dele.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Ah, e é bom ficar falando pra não dar o treco da música. Ih, dormiu, bêbado.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey!
Louco.
Take it easy.
Agora tá preso.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
Olha isso.
Had to talk to someone.
Tá caindo o mundo aqui.
Everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
Fale com o Rust. Cara, sempre tem que dar uma olhadinha, né?
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do
and
you
everything's
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
We're here.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Well, at least Max is gonna be okay. You got lucky. Max is still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just yet. The form's on the desk across from the mammoth skeleton.
Beleza. Atrás do mamute.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No. This whole thing... Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
Aqui, na frente do mamute. Calma aí, Barry.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Okay. Thanks.
If you have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
Tá bem.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on! I mean, okay. Okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Well, thanks for the heartfelt vote of confidence.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, bestseller. What would you think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York. Your choice.
É, não sei se o cara tá loucão, o que que deu.
Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again.
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission.
Tem horário nessa porra não. Não liga as luzes. Tava ligado. Quantas garrafas de café será que são? Ó. E é sempre bom. Ligar as luzes, né? Pra não ficar gastando energia. Bora lá. Será que tem alguma coisa pra cá? Dá uma olhada, né? Não custa nada. Ó, tem outra coisa de café aqui. Sempre tem algo a mais. Dá pra ir, tem alguma coisa.
Wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Locking the door now.
Tranca isso. Manuscrito. Barry duvida da sanidade de
Barry
Wake.
had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
O Barry tá achando que
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice. Barry had the keys to the car he rented. It wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest.
Caralho, vou ter que ir a pé então. Poxa vida. Aí é brincadeira, né? Fazer eu ir a pé até lá. Certo que vai dar ruim. Oh, shit. Que susto, porra. Outro rádio aqui.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage. No plan, really, just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly, Pat. But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
Oh, yeah, it's my kind of exercise.
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right. Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
But you're not taking part in the fishing contest?
No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the peace of it. It's no fun if I need to worry about what I'm catching, you know?
Considering your track record, the participants are probably pretty happy you feel that way.
Well, Pat, that's kind of you to say.
Aí. Vamos ligar as luzes. Deixe. Drop. Porra é essa, velho? Loucura. Oh, alguém em casa? Isso, esse chalé aqui tá. Oh, desgraça. O chalé aqui tá destruído. Nada. Neider. Vamos ver a TV. Ah, outro caso daquele lado suicida, ó.
The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes
Night
are impossible to punish,
Springs.
especially in Night Springs. Tonight's episode: The Man in the Mirror.
O homem no espelho.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face?
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. But the white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
Night Springs. Homem no espelho. O cara matou a si mesmo. Que porra é essa? Sai daqui, suas aves. Sai fora, sai fora. Aves raras. Manuscrito. É só isso aqui. Ó. Bombas. Tem um foguinho. Rose e
Rose knew
Rush.
that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
Os manuscritos, velho. Não dá pra entender nada com nada, velho. É? É loucura pra caramba. Outro manuscrito. Um do lado do outro. Rust morrendo. O ar no centro de visitantes estava pesado e fedorento, como se alguma coisa podre tivesse sido arrastada de sua sepultura. Rust seguia tossindo sangue. Meus olhos observavam a forma torta de sua perna quebrada. O ataque havia sido brutal. Max gemeu em sua jaula. Os olhos de Rust brilhavam aterrorizados. Ele murmurou: Sr. Wake, aconteceu exatamente como estava escrito na página. Quem é Rust? Agora não me lembro. Rust. Deixa eu pensar aqui. Rust é o cara que alugou a casa pra mim, não é? Ou não?
The vision left me weak.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming!
Please, help me! Anybody? Help me! Help me!
Onde é que tu tá, cara?
Can you hear me? Anyone? Please help!
Calma aí. Mas é que eu vou ter que tomar um café aqui antes. Manuscrito. Rust atacado pela presença
The visitor
escura.
center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way, felt the broken ribs stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone. The ranger's office was locked. I'd need a key to get in.
Ah, então obviamente eu vou precisar de uma chave, né? Tá lá não tem chave. Aqui eu tô onde eu peguei aquela hora uma chave do chalé lá que eu aluguei. Beleza. Deve ter algum porém, né? Desgraça! Que susto.
Hello? Back here. I'm back here. Hey, please help me. Mr. Wake? Oh, hell. It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened. Shh. Good boy.
Good boy. Beleza. Vai aparecer certamente alguém agora.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Wake alcança refúgio
At
seguro
the
de
last
luz.
instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light.
Tava salvo.
Too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on. Rusty!
Caralho!
Rusty!
Qual foi essa?
Patches that looked like liquid darkness.
Escuridão líquida. Já vou destruir antes, né?
Hunters need hunting licenses.
O cara já se foi, o cachorro também.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Please don't feed the animals.
Fishing
is only permitted
for those persons who purchase a park
fishing
license. Obey
the park ranger's instructions
at all times.
Rusty? Rusty, no!
Never
approach closer than 100 yards.
To bears and wolves, never approach any other wildlife closer than
25 yards.
Pets must be leashed
at all times.
Never leave your
pet unattended.
It is
against the law
to remove any
natural objects
or historical artifacts from the park
grounds.
lemon,
Rocks.
you may, or even simple berries.
Sir.
Aqui foi fácil. Não alimente os animais. Ponto de controle alcançado. É o Barry.
What the hell was that? I saw from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
É, trouxa. Agora tu acredita, né? Em seu último instante de consciência, Rust pensou em Rose. Ele era mais velho que ela. Ela mal tinha saído da adolescência, mas o fez sentir jovem e esquecer o fracasso que havia se tornado seu casamento. Ele ainda usava aliança, esperava que ela o pedisse para retirar. Agora nunca mais iria pedir. Esse foi o Rust. Cara, não dá pra mim. Igual quem tá falando. Não, né? É menu direct. Ai. Pegue a Lover's Peak. Foi de onde eu vim. Esses corvos me dão uns cagaços. Tá, aqui vai ter uma caixa. Ou não? Vai. Ô louco, essa aqui meteram uma caixa lá na... Meu Deus. Ó, 12 de novo. Windows Keeper, discover 5 cheats. Eu tô com a 12. Só 2 balas. Melhor ir com a pistola. Pra que meter um treco tão escondido? Pode ser que depois venha aparecer monstro nessas coisas, né? Ô, desgraçado! Caralho, esse aí apareceu do nada. Ó, o chapéu do Neida. Sempre vem 3, né? Ver se aqui não tem nada. Tem alguma coisinha, né? Meio estranho essa. Não tem nada mesmo. Tem que ir pra lá, então vou dar uma olhadinha pra cá antes. Só uma meia olhadinha. Manuscrito. Barry conhece Rose. Ninguém em Bright Falls parecia saber o paradeiro de Alan Wake, mas o Rose, a garçonete da cafeteria, havia visto. Pelo que Barry podia dizer, Alan Wake havia desaparecido da face da terra após sair da cafeteria. Rose era o único tipo de fã que o Alan Wake odiava, mas ela realmente tentava ajudar. Além disso, era inteligente e sabia muito sobre o que acontecia no povoado e também muito sobre Alan Wake, até mesmo quem era Barry. Barry gostava dela, não era surpresa. Em questão de mulheres, Barry e Alan Wake tinham gostos muito diferentes. Bom, então... garçonete era quem sabia de algo. Aparece logo, pô. Já foi. Quero vir pra cima do pai, rapaz. Nossa, sobrou só 17 balas. E agora, por onde é que é? Agora tem muito pouca bala. 6 balinhas. E se faltar bala, como é que eu bato nos caras? Tem como? Eu cheguei nessa parte. Caralho, você foi as balas. E agora? Peguei 12 balas. Tem aqui. Ah, pra variar, né? 12 balas, dá pra me matar 3. Outro manuscrito. Wake vê o símbolo da tocha. Dobrei a esquina com medo do que poderia revelar o feixe da lanterna. De repente vi resplandecer o símbolo de uma tocha pintada, de forma tosca. Por trás dela, oculto por uma rocha, uma caixa velha de metal. Estava aqui por algum motivo, cheio de suprimentos, baterias, sinalizadores e munições. Coisas que se precisa para passar pela escuridão. Foram deixados por alguém que sabia que eu sabia e muito mais. Foram deixados por alguém que sabia o que eu sabia e muito mais. Caralho, frasezinha de ferro. Ele sabia do que eu sabia. E muito mais. Nossa, névoa. Engraçado, velho. Nossa, isso daí pegou. E agora? Fiquei sem bala. Ô, desgraça. Corre. Corre. Ué, como é que eu bato nele? Não consigo. Aí, morri. Tem bala? Ai, cara. Eu preciso achar uma luz então, se eu ficar sem bateria. Ficar sem bala. Agora fudeu, né? Será que não tem nada pra lá? Ou será que se eu voltar aqui vai aparecer o cara de novo? Vai sair fora, cara. Ah, não dá pra voltar não. Que loucura ficar sem bala, velho. Ah, mas e aí? Eu não vou conseguir matar nunca ele. Deixa eu ver se eu posso fazer alguma coisa. Cara, não tem como bater no cara. Mas e aí? Qual é a lógica? Ah, tem que haver alguma coisa. Vou procurar aqui. Tem munição. Deixa eu ver. Entendi agora. Cara, não sei o que fazer. O cara vai voltar, eu tinha que achar bala, velho. Bala em lugar nenhum nessa porra mesmo. Cara, será que eu vou ter que voltar? Ou aqui, será que eu passo? Ah! O agente Nightingale não deveria estar em Bridge Falls. Esses pequenos povoados lhe revoltavam. Não gostava das árvores nem do café. Ele agora sabia que havia horrores por detrás de cada fachada, de cada sorriso. Não queria nada, exceto entrar no carro e dar meia volta. Conduzir até desmaiar ou até se acabasse na estrada. Ou bêbado, mas havia trabalho a fazer. Teria que ter um romancista a qualquer preço. Tá, será que ele vai aparecer deste lado agora? Ah, eu não duvido. Pô, eu vou atravessar isso aqui. Eu não tenho uma bala. Brincadeira não ter bala. Sai daí, tá doido. Ah, morri. Puta merda, eu sei nenhuma bala. O que eu vou fazer aqui? Correr? Da puta. Eita, agora gostei.
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming.
Bora.
That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
You can see them too?
Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun.
Awesome.
Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake! You better keep up. You set him up, and I'll knock him down, Wake.
Tá bom, meu.
How's that, huh? That's what I got for you. Monster! Fighting me! Like that, boy? Get some! Yeah! That's right! That's right! You just keep coming! Tagged you!
Ah, tira, rapaz.
Lover's Peak, right up these stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
No time for back talk. Hold them off,
Puta
damn
merda.
it.
Ai, carai.
Just a little longer. Scare them off. Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us. Just a little longer. I almost got it. Okay, it's open, Wayne. Move it or lose it.
Tô indo, tô indo.
Oh, you feeling better now, Wake? All cozy and safe.
Muito mais confortável e seguro.
Better get ready. They'll be on us soon.
Tô de olho, tô de olho.
This is it, Wake. The last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake. Stop moving!
Vira, rapaz. E aí? Cara. Calma aí, porra.
Damn it! Oh, that's how you wanna play it. Monster!
E aí, vai atirar neles ou vai ficar de sacanagemzinha? Vira, cara. Porra, que cara ruim de mira. Porra, que demora, hein? É, moleza. Eu tô vendo a moleza aí, errando tudo que é tiro, rapaz.
Come on, you wuss!
Vira neles, cara. Eita, acabou. Meu Deus.
That all you got?
Meu Deus. Que isso? Que
Last
cara
stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
Caralho, mas... Meu Deus, morri.
Stop moving! That's what I got for you!
Cadê os outros? Mata ele, cara. Caralho, velho, que cara ruim de mira. Poxa vida, irmão.
Like that, boy! Ah! Get some!
Vai, vai, vai.
That's right! Got you, boy! A piece of cake, Wake!
Ô, desgraça. Sai daqui. Ai, ai, fudeu.
You just keep coming! Feel that? I bet it hurts! Just die already! Die!
Grandão,
That's what
também.
I got for you!
Boa! Agora melhorou. Melhorou essa mira aí, hein? Agora deu uma melhoradinha.
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were gonna say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her now.
Puta que pariu, que burro. Ah, muito bom. E saiu correndo.
You're gonna give me the manuscript, or you'll be sorry.
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
Caralho, tem muita coisa aqui.
And he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
Putz, voltar lá pro Barry? Tudo de volta. Tá no escrito aqui. Medo disso, do escuro de Alice. Mais de uma ocasião, Alice tentou me explicar como sentia medo do escuro. Para ela, a escuridão não era simplesmente a ausência de luz, mas algo mais tangível que isso. Era algo que você podia palpar e sentir. Pior ainda, era alguma coisa com uma mente própria, algo malicioso e maligno. Para ela, as coisas mudavam quando a escuridão as envolvia. Elas se convertiam em algo diferente, algo estranho, e nada estava a salvo ou recuperava sua inocência. A verdade é que nunca havia compreendido suas palavras até esse momento. Beleza, 30 balinhas. Atravesse o bosque. Ah, rapaz. Que isso, cara?
Rusty had warned me about these traps. It hurt like hell. I was stuck.
Puta que pariu, que susto, velho. Desgraçado. Tem outro. Outro. Ah, tem muitos, velho. Muitos dessas coisas aqui. Ô, filha da puta. E eles não pisam nisso aí? Tá, agora já chegou a tua hora. Chegou a tua hora, meu chapa. Manuscrito. Uh, 25 manuscritos. Sarah pensa em Wake. Sarah não deu importância às ameaças legais feitas pelo agente de Wake. Ela deixou o Wake ir sem discutir, pois havia algo nela que ela não podia identificar, algo que lembrava seu pai. Ela não achava que o Wake machucaria sua esposa. Depois, pensou na forma como ele foi ver PARTE, na irritação que mostrou sem aviso. Nas armadilhas fica um trequinho, uma luzinha em cima. Dá pra ver elas. Tá tranquilo. Caralho, que susto. Cara, tinha mais, hein? Caralho, esses aqui nasceram em cima de mim. Tá real mesmo. Cara, eu tô com 24 balas. Vou tentar ligar esse aqui rápido. Vai me dar uma luz. Aqui eu consigo entrar? Ai, que dor no pescoço que eu tô. Tem balas. Tá, vou entrar. Não tá nada aqui. Manuscrito. Wake houve uma
The night
motosserra.
had been one desperate situation after another. I was exhausted, and my body felt as though it had been chewed up and spat out. The flashlight was heavy in my hand, and each pull of the trigger sent a painful shock up my arm. But I was finally out of the woods, and things were looking up. That's when I heard the chainsaw.
Vai pintar uma motosserra. Beleza, pelo menos temos o rifle de novo.
I had heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it, I shivered.
Sabia que tinha algo pra cá. Carai. Cara. Olha o lugar que botaram esse treco, velho. Nossa, sinalizador, eu tô cheio ainda. Sobrou um sinalizador. Tá, vai ter um cara com motosserra, né? Beleza. Aí a gente já sabe. Tá mais rápido, né? Tão mais rapidinho. É pra lá que eu tenho que ir. Ah, velho, me tranquei aqui, velho. Olha que bobeira. Mas eu tenho bastante bala. Ah, tive que vir. O bagulhinho brilhando. Deixa eu marcar. Grita? Não. E agora? Pra cá ou pra lá? Depois vai. Ixi, como assim? Ah, merda! Será que era pra passar correndo ali? Entendi agora. É pra passar correndo, né? Não tem outro. Ah, velho, que isso? O boneco não parou ali. Que isso? O boneco seguiu correndo pra fora da... Que nem precisava pular. Nossa, meu Deus do céu. Nossa, velho, caralho, eu acertei nenhum treco. Que viagem. Tem que ser bem no canto. Aqui, ó. Aí. Ó. Beleza. Bah, foi ideal. Morri, né? Cara, que joguinho, velho. Pra que fazer isso, velho? Não posso cair em cima das caixas ali, então tem que cair aqui. Tá, beleza. Sair aqui. Ok. Ok. Mais nada. Como é que eu subo ali, velho? Tudo tem um jeito. Manuscrito. Barry in Etherwood.
When Barry saw the darkness attack the visitor center, it made him a believer. The men Al said he'd shot, they hadn't been just locals on crank. Somehow the world had changed, like the channel had been switched without warning. You think you're watching a sitcom, and you're really watching a horror show. When the birds started attacking the cabin, Barry wasn't surprised, just terrified.
Eu tô cheio, né? 5, acho que é o máximo. Então, vou pegar 6. Beleza. Já era por aqui. Quase caí lá embaixo, quase me matei. Cara, que coceira na nariz. E se eu passar por cima disso aqui, o que será que acontece? Nada. Os assistentes da xerife do depósito de
The logging site was a mess. The modular office had been pushed off the cliff. Deputy Thornton climbed up from the wreckage excited, breathing hard from the exertion. Nobody there. It's weird. Don't you think that's weird? Bored, Mulligan let out a mighty snort. Hell, it's always weird, Thornton. Just a question of sorting out what kind of weird it is this time around.
Esse é o topo do moinho. Mas eu tava lá. Eu deixei tudo torto. O moinho tá à beira do abismo.
Beware of Widowmakers!
Vou gastar tanta bala assim num trouxa desse. Rifle de caça, não só bala. Caralho, eu tô um monstro pegando.
Shadows stirred and the wind picked up as I ran through the forest. I felt the dark presence turning its gaze toward me. Then the moonlight was blotted out by dark shadows that raced violently across the ground, moving too swiftly to be natural. Darkness gathered between the trees and melted again to reveal the taken. No natural path had brought them here.
Quantos fizeram? Cara. 4. Do primeiro. 3 do primeiro. Tá de boa, tá de boa. Porra, bateria, eu tô na ré da bateria, né? Tô na ré da bateria, velho. Por incrível que pareça. Duas balinhas. É duas balinhas. Essa balinha já era. 2 grandão era ali, hein? Tô indo na base da calminha, na base da calminha. Ainda bem que eu gastei ali o sinalizador, ó. Tô de revólver agora tem.
Is a hazardous occupation.
Pô, eu tô na frente do cara, velho. Cadê o cara? Sai fora, cara. Vai botar medo em mim? Pô, já enfrentei o cara da motosserra lá do Resident Evil 4, cara. Eu acho que tu com essa aí vai me meter medo, porra. Ponto de alcance. De alcance não. Ponto de controle.
Barry? Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What, am I crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
Tô quase, Barry. Aguenta firme. Ah, esses pássaros aí devem estar pirando Barry, né? Caralho, onde é que eu tô?
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
Pelo menos isso, sair da floresta. Mas e agora? E agora?
I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster. And the headlights were a welcome bonus.
Outro manuscrito. Nightingale.
The FBI agent's command froze me in place. I considered surrender. It was all falling apart anyway. I could give in, let someone else deal with it, but it felt all wrong.
Mas isso estava errado. Era o instinto, sua postura, a forma como segurava a arma.
Shots ringing in my
Os
ears, I
disparos
leaped for the
raspando
hole
meus
in the fence
ouvidos,
and
eu me
stumbled
joguei
into the
pelo
darkness
buraco na
beyond.
cerca e adentrei na escuridão.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
You can learn about nature and yourself.
Carrega a bateria aqui dentro. Agora vai ter muitos aqui. Obviamente. Caralho, caminhonetão, velho. Da frente, o trouxa. O que ele tava mesmo? Não, mas não era aqui. Pra cima isso. Aí agora. É pra cá.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Nossa senhora. Caralho, deu na lata.
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
It's not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. If you bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. Not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
Retorne ao Barry.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
Porra, 4 sinalizador.
Ow! Ow, I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
Abre aí, carai. Nossa. São muitos. Caralho, velho. Sai fora. Sai fora, sai fora. Meu Deus, vou morrer.
Shoot! Oh, crap.
Sai fora, caralho, que espaço filho da puta. Eu vou dar um balaço nele se quiser. Caralho, velho. Como é que eu mato esse tipo de bicho, velho? Nossa, agora eu fico horas aqui. Cara, eu não entendi nada como eu mato esse bicho.
I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
Você sabia de onde é que vem essas porra?
situation is that I'm not allergic to birds.
Achoo!
Oh, crap.
Mas e aí? Não vou morrer nunca, assim. Ó.
You can open the door now. They're gone.
Gastei tudo.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
Pois é. Gastei tudo pra salvar o Bear.
Ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
Bye now.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the Old Dear Diner.
Good girl.
Ah, véia. Filha da puta que me deu a chave do treco. Então tá, galera. Pausei aqui. Vou cortar aquela partezinha do som ali pra não cair de novo. Valeu aí pra quem acompanhou o segundo episódio da saga Alan Wake. Tamo junto. Deixa o like aí embaixo. Valeu. Ficou um pouco longo aí. Ficou 1h50 e poucos. Mas é isso aí. Vamos curtindo o game. Bem na manha. Sem se apressar. Eu não gosto de apressar jogo não. Fazer correndo não é comigo. Tamo junto. Valeu pra quem acompanhou. Até a próxima. Fui!